Well, this next story involves a black-owned business. We've all heard stories of the Underground Railroad, the secret network of routes and safe houses that helped slaves escape to freedom in the 1800s. An important stop was here in the Mid-State, and the station master, a black man who became one of the most successful businessmen in York. But his story doesn't end there.
William Goodridge was a station master on the Underground Railroad and entrepreneur. He and his family lived in this house.
A house that is a piece of American history. William Goodridge was born into slavery. He was sent to York when he was just 6 years old. Freed as a teen, he trained to be a barber.
And he turned a one-chair barbershop into the tallest and most important emporium in York.
Kelly Summerford is the director of the William Goodridge Freedom Center and Underground Railroad Museum.
We are not a museum of gallery. We are a museum of transformation. We tell the stories.
And the story of Goodridge is a remarkable one.
What makes that unique is the fact a person born enslaved, coming to York County and able to establish himself. York County would probably have been one of the most, using the vernacular of the day, racist counties in the Commonwealth.
Goodridge took his success and helped slaves escape.
His role with the Underground Railroad was unique because he was a businessman.
He used his home to house those fleeing the South.
I think we're about 8 miles from the Mason and Dixon line, which represented enslavement to freedom. Just having a stop so close was quite important. And
I'm sure quite dangerous.
Quite dangerous.
Today, Summerford gives guided tours through the house.
Some people come and fall on their knees and start praying. It's not often that you get to be standing on hallowed ground like this.
Especially in this room.
This area here, this would have been the kitchen, by the way. This area here is where the trap door would be. And they would go down, they would huddle in this part.
A special viewing window gives you a glimpse at the conditions the slaves endured.
Sometimes it may be cold down there, sometimes it may be wet, but to them this was the best they ever had because it represented that hope that they could live a better life.
By hiding in the home of a black man.
He absolutely was a hero.
But that's not the end of William Goodridge's legacy.
His sons were some of the first black photographers in the world, and we're standing in the second floor, which we dedicate to Glenn Alvin Goodridge and his brothers William and Wallace.
Glenn Alvin Goodridge was a true pioneer in photography.
Basically, his importance lies in how early it is. This is a very emerging genre. Not that many people have had their portraits actually. They've had them painted, but they haven't had them photographed. And so he's taking photographs of some of the most important people in York.
The people who are actually in the pictures are not as important as the person who took the pictures now.
No, they're not by any means. The importance lies in the fact that Glenn Alvin Goodridge took the pictures.
Because he was just that talented.
He was that talented, and because he was one of the first black photographers.
So now his pictures are pretty rare.
They are, and incredibly valuable.
And he took many of those pictures right here.
There is no photo of him. It's the great irony.
Of course, his life also came with struggle.
And while it seems easy from the outset, the reality of it was because of his position in York as a prominent black man, a moneyed prominent black man, he was targeted.
And that's the real lesson of the Goodridges.
We're a block away from the square, and it's the greatest untold story of the Underground Railroad, right here.
Despite the cruelness of the era, they found a way, through talent, determination, and courage, to make a difference and a lasting impact for generations to come.
I let my ancestors know that I love you. It is only because of you that I am able to be here and tell the stories. So it is a good feeling to me, James.
The William C. Goodridge Freedom Center and Underground Railroad Museum is on East Philadelphia Street in York. For more information on the center, check out abc27.com.